Good morning, guys. Here it is, Wednesday morning again, creeping up on mid-April, for goodness sakes. A thing that I've heard recently a number of times, which every time I hear it, I'm kind of like, wait, what? Is people are looking to sell their real estate, kind of cash in for now, and rent for some undetermined amount of time, and then get back into the market. And so, of course, on the surface, this makes really good sense to me, right? And it's like, okay, so you want to buy low, sell high, and then cash out and do it again, right? I mean, so that makes really good sense. But the thing that strikes me though is like, so how good are you, or how good do you think you are at timing this market, right? And is there another crash coming? So first off, market timing, ask day traders, market timing normally ends badly. A few people that are really good and really sophisticated about this sort of stuff, great. When you've got all the right tools, and you can pull this stuff together, go do it, right? I mean, if you're really that sophisticated, go for it. But, the majority of us are going to whiff on the timing and end up costing ourselves a good chunk of money. So for example, right, we've got, all these people that bought out, and unfortunately most of us get it totally wrong, right? I mean, we're buying high and then selling low. We saw all that with the acquisitions that were going on in 2005, 6, and 7, buying at the absolute top of the market and then selling it at, in 2010, underwater, right? I mean, that's well documented. Interestingly, and again, so for example, we're 10 years out from the worst of that at this point. I mean, lots of it went on for years, but we're 10 years out from the absolute top of that market when it started coming unwound. And the crazy thing is to keep in mind is, so if you rented through that whole time, great, you would have missed the equity, and you would have missed potentially a bunch of heartache. But the crazy part is if by buying at that time, if you would have held out, and so today, let's say you have zero equity that you would have gained, the values are the same today as they were in 2008. For example, I think we're above that at this point in almost all neighborhoods. But if that was the case, what you would have missed out on is 10 years worth of amortization. So on a $400,000 mortgage, that would be about $90,000 that you would have gained, right? And so when I get back to these people that are selling today, going to rent for 4 or 5 years, whatever that looks like, they're going to miss out on 4 or 5 years of amortization. Then they're going to buy in that 4 to 5 years and reset a new 30-year mortgage. What's the cost of that? So anyway, guys, I'm just, you've heard me say this plenty of times, but can we stop selling our good assets? That's Warren Buffett talk, not Bill talk. I just read the books. But if we just didn't sell those assets, and then, definitely if you think you're buying at the bottom of the market, go buy another one. So anyway, just my 2 cents. I would love to have this conversation with anyone, so sort of like argue it with me, if you will. I think it's, something that's worth a conversation. But I don't think the mass supports the old, sell now and rent for a while. So anyway, just my 2 cents. See you all next week. Oh, and again, Bill, the Franklin Loan Center, and do the whole like, share, comment, all that good stuff. Thanks, guys.